had access only to letting people go that he thinks are noble if we agree with him.
Washington has fired its heaviest economic weapon yet. The United States has sanctioned Russia's two biggest oil giants, Rosneft and Lukoil, in what the Trump administration calls a tremendous escalation to force Vladimir Putin to the peace table. The move comes after President Trump shelved his planned Budapest meeting with Putin, saying their talks don't go anywhere.
Well, I think that in terms of honesty, the only thing I can say is every time I speak with Vladimir, I have good conversations, and then they don't go anywhere. They just don't go anywhere. So in that sense, but no, look, he's fighting a war. He's in a war. That's two very competent sides.
The U.S. Treasury's Office of Foreign Assets Control has formally blacklisted over 30 subsidiaries of Rosneft and Lukoil. From Siberian oil fields to Kaliningrad refineries, Russia's energy heart is now under lockdown. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent says the sanctions are a direct message to the Kremlin: end the war or face complete economic isolation.
So we are going to either announce after the close this afternoon, or first thing or first thing tomorrow morning, a substantial pickup in Russia's sanctions.
At the White House, President Trump declared the sanctions his strongest yet, targeting the financial engine of Putin's war. Flanked by NATO Secretary General Mark Rutte, Trump defended his ceasefire vision, a freeze at the front lines to halt the bloodshed.
Look, these are tremendous sanctions. These are very big. Those are against their two big oil companies, and we hope that they won't be on for long. We hope that the war will be settled. We just answered having to do with the various forms of missiles and everything else that we're looking at, but we don't think that's going to be necessary. We would like to see them just take the line that has been formed over quite a long period of time and go and let's, go home.
NATO Chief Mark Rutte, standing beside Trump, hailed the sanctions as a turning point in the push for peace. He backed Trump's ceasefire formula, stop the fighting where they are, and insisted sustained economic pressure could bring Putin to the table.
What the president is doing today with these sanctions is putting more pressure, of course, on both parties, in this case on Russia. It's all about changing the calculus, making sure that Putin understands that the president's vision this weekend of having a ceasefire, stop where they are, as you literally said, that this has to be step one now.
Trump also ruled out providing Ukraine with long-range Tomahawk missiles, calling them too complex and time-consuming to deploy. He dismissed reports of U.S. authorization for deep strikes inside Russia as fake news.
It'll take a minimum of 6 months, usually a year, to learn how to use them. They're highly complex. So the only way a Tomahawk is going to be shot is if we shot it, and we're not going to do that. By the way, Russia never would have gone
Hours after Washington's announcement, Brussels and London rolled out parallel sanctions, expanding bans on Russian LNG and oil imports. EU Chief Ursula von der Leyen called it a clear signal from both sides of the Atlantic. But with Moscow warning of global energy disruptions, experts now fear Trump's peace plan may backfire, pushing oil markets and fragile economies deeper into crisis.